Hello, happy full moon in Leo. This is going to be a message regarding what shifts this full moon is ushering into your life. Before I sat down to record, I was getting a lot of imagery of padlocks in particular. Padlocks specifically might be relevant to somebody here. This is also Spirit's way of just saying, something is definitely being unlocked for you at this time, is my feeling here. I'm also seeing, specifically, I was seeing various different kinds of padlocks, like the bigger kinds that you put on storage units and things of that nature. And then I was also seeing smaller ones that people used to see on journals. Maybe they still are on journals. I haven't seen them on journals in a long time, but like as a kid, you'd have those little padlocks on your journal, if you're from a certain era, I suppose. And journals might be relevant for somebody as well. What I'm getting with the journal imagery is that, well, now I'm hearing a sincere wish will be granted. This full moon is unlocking something that you have been restricted from for a long time. And something you've been praying for is going to be ushered into your life now. Within the next 48 hours specifically is what I'm hearing. From whenever you're watching this video, this can be relevant if it's long after the full moon in Leo, which is February 1st, 2026. But if you're watching this in particular within 3 days after this date, this is definitely for you. So, with that said, rust is significant. I don't know why Spirit's bringing rust to my attention right now. Rust is significant for somebody as well. Dehydrated houseplants. Some of you need to water your houseplants, but okay. I'm hearing that a renewal is approaching. But with that said, we're just going to see what Spirit wants you to know in the cards with regard to what this full moon is ushering in for you within the next 48 hours. And I'm setting the intention right away that if anything comes out in reverse today in this spread, I'm not going to count a reversal today. I don't feel led to do that. So with that said, let's just start by drawing a few and seeing what Spirit wants you to know. Two of Wands, and I'm going to get... Oh, wow. Spirit has something good, really, really brewing for you at this time is what I'm hearing. Spirit and your guide team are collaborating, making great plans for you at this time. Okay. We got this one, and this one's just like, hey, me too. Oh, wow. Okay. I said collaboration. We got the 3 of coins there. That is, okay, that's cool. So, let me sit with this for just a moment here. All right, 34:44 on the timer, or the time that I have left on my recording space here. So, 444 is significant, 34 is significant. Great stability is in the works for this collective for sure. A renewed sense of stability is what I'm hearing. So Spirit is making, and again, your guide team, Spirit, they're all collaborating right now to bring in, to fill your cup to the point of overflow through some sort of destined collaboration in the material realm between yourself and other aligned souls is what I'm hearing. And this development is coming in hot with the 8 of Wands. And how is this an answered prayer, Spirit? That's what I feel like asking here. What does this mean with regard to that? Page of Cups, and let's get a supporting card. Page of Coins. A lot of page energy here. New opportunities I'm hearing in both the heart and in the material realm. A lot of youthful energy here. A lot of hopeful, playful, curious, excited energy here. What else can you tell me with regard to how this is answering the collective's prayer at this time, Spirit? Oh, it's bringing a profound healing to you with the star here. 143 on the timer just now. 144 as well is significant. 143 is all about divine love and Spirit's little wink, and one of their many ways of saying that they love you. What I'm hearing is that a lot of you here have felt depleted for some time, felt restricted and uncomfortable for some time, felt lacking for some time in some area of your life. You've been praying for a miracle. You've been praying for restoration. You've been praying for community. And that's exactly what's coming in. You're going to see significant signs of this within the next 48 hours. And I'm feeling like there's a little more tarot here before we move on to Oracle. Let's see. Ten of Swords. This is the end. This is the end of a cycle of mental entrapment, of suffering, of thought spirals, wondering how things ends are going to be met in a lot of your cases. I'm feeling as well. 48 hours. Again, your worries are going to subside, is what I'm hearing. A major surprise is coming in with the Tower. Spirit is shaking your life up. 313 on the timer, I'm noticing. Spirit is going to be shaking your life up in a very exciting way. This doesn't feel like a bad or aggressive Tower moment. This feels like a very big and welcome surprise. Wow. Divine inspiration, great passion, and heart-aligned new beginning is a big part of what's coming in for you as well here. Let's move on to some Oracle and see what else Spirit wants to say about what's coming through with this full moon energy. Spirit's having me mention the color red right now is significant for a lot of you. You may feel drawn to the color red today and or over the last handful of days in particular. I'm getting a few different messages with the color red. First of all, it signifies the root chakra, and if you're coming over from part 1, you know that there is a great healing in your material realm that is going to be made manifest into your life within the next 48 hours. And just your overall sense of stability in the material realm as well. But also, I also heard seeing red, like as in anger. Some of you may be feeling really angry right now, or you've felt like waves of anger today whenever this message is finding you. I'm led to tell you that it's okay to feel whatever feelings you need to feel. You may be really frustrated with your current circumstances. Don't punish yourself for needing to release those feelings, feel them so that they can be released. The important thing is to not identify with your feelings, because feelings aren't facts, right? And also just don't let yourself stay in anger so long that it turns sour into bitterness. Feel your feelings and then release them is what I'm hearing. That's important for a lot of you. But anyways, let's just get on with whatever else Spirit wants you to know with regard to what's coming in for you as a result of this full moon energy. If you feel led to watch this and it's long after the full moon in Leo, by all means, stick around, because there's still something here for you as well, I'm sure. What do we think, Spirit? Soul family. 222 is relevant, by the way. That just hit the timer here. And whales and dolphins are significant as well lately for a lot of you. Soul family. So within the next 48 hours, there's going to be a significant development with regard to aligned community members. And this is just really interesting to me because there's been other readers that I have watched just over the last 24 hours that have been speaking on this same energy. So this is definitely a very important time collectively with regard to soul family, soul tribe members, like-mindeds coming together and collaborating to build the new world. This is the last full moon before we officially hit that the year of the fire horse, right, on February 17th. So we are passing through the corridor into that year at this time, and all sorts of activations are happening within our consciousnesses. It's a hard word, and within our hearts. We have align your life. The divine is bringing in a greater sense of alignment for you at this time. 34 is definitely a relevant number today. That's the second time it's come up in this message. It came up in part 1, I think. Spirit is bringing you alignment in every way, I'm hearing. Clarify the align your life card, actually. I'm going to get a different deck for that clarification. I feel led to grab a different one here. 1 second. Okay, it feels like the clarifier for align your life is in this deck here, so let's just see. Spirit, tell me what you mean a little more specifically. What kind of alignment? This one just fell right down, so we're going to take it. Alignment in your sense of safety, comfort, and spiritual connection. Again, it's kind of all of the above. You're not going to be doing this whole life thing on your own anymore, is what I'm hearing for a lot of you. And maybe either you've been more hermity and you've been on your own, like literally physically for the most part for quite a long time, or maybe you've just felt like those you're surrounded by just don't get you. That's about to change real quick here is what I'm hearing. Likewise, if any of you are feeling a sense of material instability, know that that is going to be shifting rapidly. A 180 flip is going to occur with regard to that, is what I'm hearing with the hearth. What else can you tell us with regard to align your life before we move on, Spirit? You're going to be, with the potion here, a great sense of empowerment is going to be delivered unto you by the divine. You're going to be empowered in whatever way you feel restricted. Those bonds are going to be broken officially within the next 48 hours. Time's up is what I'm hearing. My timer for what I'm cooking right now just went off, so I'm going to pause and we'll come back to this. But with time's up, before I go real quick here, You've waited long enough. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, 147 on the timer, you've waited long enough is what I'm hearing. Be right back. Okay, and on that note, 123 is relevant, by the way, as well as 1111. I'm seeing those on my screen right now. On that note, I'm led to mention that bread may be super relevant to you. Fresh baked bread. I myself, I've been baking a lot of focaccia lately, so much to the point, it's a very simple recipe, but so much so to the point that I don't need to look at the recipe anymore because I've baked it so much recently. And so everything, when I'm channeling messages for the collective, everything that I notice is relevant to the message at hand. So what I'm hearing with this is that you have had, like I said prior to ending the last clip, you have waited long enough. You've practiced long enough. Whatever that means to you, you are ready to move on to the next phase of your life now because you have learned all of the lessons that there are to learn in the one that you have been sitting in. 55 is relevant as well. But you have, wherever you are right now, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling tight, because you're about to break into the new, into the next level, like I said, and apply the skills that you've mastered, is what I'm hearing. So, with that said, I want to see what else Spirit wants you to know with regard to what this full moon in Leo energy is bringing into your life within the next 48 hours. Serendipity, a great sense of luck. Mystical, magical events is what I'm hearing as well. You can expect things to get weird in a good way, is what I'm hearing. This one's getting a little long, so let's tie it up with just maybe one or two more, Spirit. This one. Higher power. I'm hearing that your loved ones beyond the veil and the divine are working overtime for you at this time. Spirit wants to remind you as well that you are very, very well loved, and you are going to be seeing tangible evidence of that love and of that favor within the next 48 hours. That is beautiful. Congratulations. And then, holy smokes! Fated events with the fates here are in store for you at this time. And again, with the mystical, magical energy, she's got the fairy wings going on there. Things are about to get really, really beautiful for you indeed. I don't even know what else to add to that. That's so cool. Okay, so what else? Let's just do one last one here. I'm drawn to the stork in particular. No, I'm sorry. Is that a stork or is that what the heck are those other big white waterfowl? Oh my gosh, their beaks expand when they drink fish. Somebody here is screaming at me right now. Hang on, I gotta look it up. Freaking pelicans. Okay, pelicans. Pelicans and or storks are relevant to you at this time as well. With the stork idea, I'm getting, again, new birth, renewal, new life. And with the pelican, I'm immediately drawn to The Little Mermaid. Ariel's friend, gosh, what is his name now? I don't even know, but she has a pelican friend in that movie, and he's a little goofy, he's a little daffy, but he does open her up to a whole new world in a sense that he brings her items and gifts from the world that she longs to be a part of. And I'm hearing that Spirit is delivering a message to you within the next 48 hours in some capacity, whether it's through a divine download or through another human source somehow. You will be, you can expect to receive a message that is going to open a door to a world that you have been dreaming of entering and being a part of for a long time. Wow. Wow. Big developments are in the works for this collective for sure. Gosh, this one's sticking out and waving its banner at me too, so let's just see. Yin, oh my gosh. Divine feminine, very receptive energy. I'm hearing, first of all, your creative flow is going to be taken up a notch. And then also, you may certainly expect to receive a very special and dearly desired blessing. And I'm hearing to stop it at that. 143 on the timer here again as well. Spirit says that they love you, they've got you, and things are about to get so good, so very good for you. I also heard well done. You've been doing a fantastic, phenomenal job with what you've had to work with. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. And I know the divine is proud of you too. I hope this helped. And if it did, as always, I would like to hear how in the comments. And I will talk to you next time.